here the brief introduction about the next 4 chapter. Okay, so this is the introductory chapter in which they are given the introduction of the next 4 chapter, which we are discussing in detail, which is very important. So this is the chapter in which this is the special introductory chapter in which they are specifying what the things they are discuss about the different business intelligence. In the first chapter, we discuss about the brief introduction about the business intelligence. That is, what is the need of the business intelligence, what the characteristics are provided by the business intelligence that we briefly introduced into the first chapter. So here now this chapter is also the based on the business intelligence. That is, there are the different method used for the organization to improve their business, to improve the profit and to extend their business. So in this chapter we are discussing, that is the introduction about the chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7 and chapter 8. That is the brief introduction of these 4 chapter in this special introductory section. Okay, so now here I am sharing my screen. Screen is visible to everyone. Okay, so this is the chapter S, that is the special introductory section in which we are discussing, that is the essential of business intelligence. Okay, in this we are discussing only what are the essentials of the business intelligence, why the company are you company need to use the business intelligence, what are the characteristics of the business intelligence, what are the different important, why the organization are moving their intention towards the business intelligence to extend their business, to improve the profit of their business. Okay, now here first we are discussing here the origins and the derivers of the business intelligence, means how the business intelligence is origin kahan pe hai, how it originate. Okay, why it is necessary to use the business intelligence, that we are discussing here. Now we know that in today's environment, when we are discussing about the today's environment here, now there is a more competition is there. Okay, now here if there is a more competition, then everyone need to make the competition, और हमको हर किसी के साथ competition में उतरना पड़ेगा. Okay, so here the organizations are being compelled to capture, understand and harness their data to support the decision making in order to improve the business operation. अब यहाँ पे देखो कि हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, हमने देखा कि previously when these business intelligence or the computerized systems or the application came into the market, so all the organizations are not using this system. Some of the big business using this computerized system, while the small businessmen, they are not very interested, or the middle business, they are not interested to use it. But when they are observing the day to day कंपटीशन, देन दे आर ऑल्सो द कंपेल्ड, वो भी ये चीज को अपनाने के लिए क्या हो गए, मजबूर हो गए कि दे ऑल्सो feel that we need to also use this business operation. So from this need, that is actual the origin of the business intelligence. Why? That is they need to also make their place into the in this competitive market. अगर उनको इस competition में रहना है, so they need to also make the competitive environment for their business also. तो यहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या किया, that is every organization being compelled to capture, being compelled मतलब वो भी इसे यूज करने के लिए मजबूर हो गए, रेडी हो गए. So they are that is they need to capture, understand and harness. Means utilize their data. Okay, that means they capture the data, they understand the data and they are utilize their data to support the decision making in order to improve the operation. Okay, this is the first origin of the business intelligence. Now after that they are facing, that is the business cycle times are now extremely compressed. Now you are observing, that is in the previous, when we are observing the earlier days, at that time when the one new product is came into the market, then after that, after the 1 year or the 2 year, they are launching the new model of that product. Okay, whether it is a mobile or the two-wheeler or the four-wheeler or whatever the different product. But now you are observing, whenever the one product is came into the market, then immediately after the 2 or 3 months, the new version of that particular product is also come into the market. So here the business cycle times are now compressed. अभी क्या हो गया, जो business cycle time है वो बहुत compress हो गया. Now the peoples are very interested to use the new things, and when they are very interested, then the businessmen need to create the new thing. Update देना जरूरी है उनको. If they are given the new updates to the people, or to the customer, then customer are very interestedly buy their product. अगर यहाँ पे देखो कि अगर आप आपके प्रोडक्शन में इनोवेटिव्स नहीं लाते हैं, नई नई चीजें नहीं लाते हैं, so the customer attract towards the other product. So here the business cycle time is also very compressed. It is very fast. Then more informed and better decision making is therefore a competitive imperative. मतलब इसके वजह से हमको properly decision लेना कि now the one product is came into the market, then we need to, if we want to make our place into the market, then immediately we need to launch the another product. If you are taking too much time to give the new product into the market, then the people attract towards the other organization or the other company. They are interested to purchase the thing from the other company, so they want to make their place into the competition, and for that also they face that is they realize that we need to use the business intelligence to take a proper decision, because the business cycle time is now very compressed, and within this compressed time we need to take a better decision making to make our place in this competitive environment. Okay, so this is the another thing. Through this is the another requirement of the organization, that the business intelligence is very important to make for the decision making. Now the third thing, that is whenever the manager need to take the decision, then manager needs the right information at right time and at right place. If it wants this thing, then they feel that we need the business intelligence. Okay, so these are the things responsible to use the business intelligence. पहला जो है, that is they feel that like the other organization, we want to make the we want to also participate into the competition. For that we need to use the business intelligence, through which we are able to capture our data, we are understand our data, we use our data to support the decision making, and we are able to improve our business. The second thing, that is due to the business cycle time is very compressed, for better decision we need to use the business intelligence. And the third thing, if we want to take the proper decision, the manager need the right information at right time and at right place. So these are the things responsible for to use the business intelligence. Clear to everyone? बिजनेस, सभी ने सोचा कि अब हम बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस यूज करेंगे. उसके पीछे का कारण क्या है कि अगर एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन उसको यूज करके अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में इंप्रूवमेंट ला रही है, प्रॉपरली डिसीजन ले रही है, उसका बेनिफिट ले रही है, तो हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने ये सोचा कि हमको भी इस कंपटीशन में उतरने के लिए वी आल्सो नीड टू यूज द बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस. थ्रू दिस we are able to capture our data, we are able to understand our data, and we are able to use these data for proper decision support to improve the business operations. Okay, फिर उसके बाद हमको अगर न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स देना है कि बिजनेस साइकिल टाइम बहुत कंप्रेस्ड हो गया है, तो हमको यहाँ पे बेटर डिसीजन लेना पड़ेगा कि हमको भी जल्दी से हमारा प्रोडक्शन में इम्प्रूवमेंट लाना पड़ेगा, नए नए फीचर्स हमको हमारे प्रोडक्ट में देना पड़ेगा, तभी कस्टमर उसके तरफ अट्रैक्ट होगा और हमारे बिजनेस में इम्प्रूवमेंट आएगा. So to take the proper decision, it is necessary to use the business intelligence. और हमको राइट टाइम पे राइट इंफॉर्मेशन राइट प्लेस पे मिलने के लिए भी हम बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस का यूज करना पसंद कर रहे हैं. ओके, नाउ आफ्टर that is the general process of intelligence creation and use. That is how the business procedure is used and how to create it. Okay, so to be successful in today's business environment, enterprises must, अभी enterprises देखो क्या करेगा, that is they want the success in their business, so they need to assess the readiness for meeting the challenges. That means अभी देखो यहाँ पे जो नए नए डे टू डे नए नए यहाँ पे हमारे लिए कंपटीशन खड़े हैं कि नए नए यहाँ पे हमको चैलेंजेस मिल रहे हैं, तो उस चैलेंजेस को एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए वी आर ऑलवेज रेडी टू असेस अवर बिजनेस एनवायरमेंट. ओके, तो हमको यहाँ पे जो नए चैलेंजेस है, जैसे मैंने आपको जस्ट बताया है कि यहाँ पे अभी बहुत सारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आ गए हैं, कंपटीशन ज्यादा बढ़ गया है, एंड दे केम विद देयर इनोवेटिव प्रोडक्ट, दे केम विद देयर इनोवेटिव आइडिया. सो वी नीड टू एक्सेप्ट दिस चैलेंज. हमको इस चैलेंज को एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए दैट इज वी ऑल ऑलवेज रेडी टू असेस द न्यू बिजनेस रियलिटीज. व्हाट आर द न्यू बिजनेस रियलिटीज are there? We are also ready to accept that challenge and assess the what is the customer need, and we need to fulfill the customer requirement. Then the second is that is the take a holistic approach to business functionality. Now here the whatever the holistic approach means whatever the different department in your business in your organization, जैसे कि हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जितने भी डिपार्टमेंट है, that is we are considering while we are taking the decision, we are considering holistic approach. मतलब एक साथ सबको लेकर एक पर्टिकुलर डिसीजन लेना. टेक अ होलिस्टिक अप्रोच मीन्स समग्रता से एक सभी को कंसिडर करके एक डिसीजन लेना. So take a holistic approach to the business intelligence functionality. जैसा मैंने आपको इसका भी यहाँ पे एग्जांपल दिया था कि ई कॉमर्स जो आपका मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट है, उसने है तो आपके एक प्रोडक्ट का इतना मार्केटिंग किया और नंबर ऑफ कस्टमर के ऑर्डर ले लिए, बट उसने प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट से कंसल्ट नहीं किया कि वेदर द प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट इज एबल टू फुलफिल दिस मच ऑफ द ऑर्डर इन दिस मच टाइम. इतने टाइम में वो उसका प्रोडक्शन जो कस्टमर की रिक्वायरमेंट है उतना प्रोडक्शन होके वो उनका ऑर्डर फुलफिल कर सकता है या नहीं कर सकता है. तो यहाँ पे होलिस्टिक अप्रोच का यूज नहीं किया गया. दे आर इंडिपेंडेंटली टेकिंग द डिसीजन, बट टेक अ होलिस्टिक अप्रोच फॉर द बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस functionality. That means whenever you are using the business intelligence, at that time you are considering the while taking the decision, you are considering all the department, and then you are taking a particular decision. Okay, then here that is the third thing, that is when you are using, when you are creating the intelligence, at that time the leverage means the investment, that you are borrowing the something for your business as an investment. Okay, that you are investing the particular amount by considering the whatever the policies are given by the your best practices means whatever the policies are given for the investment that you are using, and that is also we are able to use and anticipate hidden cost. That means by using the business intelligence you are able to find what is the hidden cost you are using for your organization. Okay, जैसा देखो कि आप आपके बिजनेस में जितना भी अमाउंट इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं एज एन इनपुट, ओके, तो उसमें जो ब्रॉड जो बड़े बड़े खर्च होते हैं दैट वी नो इट, बट जो हिडन जो खर्च होता है, जो हिडन कॉस्ट आप यूज करें आपके बिजनेस में, दैट एक्चुअली यू डोंट नो कि और हमने कहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट किया. So here you are able to find that hidden cost through this model also. Okay. So they are considering, that is when they are using the general process of intelligence creation and use it. So they are considering these things while creating the intelligence process. कि हमने अगर एक बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट को बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस यूज कर रहे हैं हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, so our business intelligence is always ready to assess the challenges for the new business realities. It take the decision by using the holistic approach for the business intelligence functionality, and it also consider the leverage best practices and the anticipate hidden cost. All these things they are considering while creating the business intelligence. Understand everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Any difficulty?
Yes, ma'am.
अटेंडेंस मार्क किया सभी ने?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, while they are creating the business intelligence for their organization, now what are the key issues or the key questions as their framework? That is, which questions they are considering while they are making the framework for the business intelligence analysis. Okay. Now, the first key question is, how can enterprises maximize their business intelligence investments? ओके, नाउ हियर अभी यहाँ पे जब वो बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस का एनालिसिस करेंगे तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन उनका होगा, हाउ कैन एंटरप्राइज मैक्सिमाइज देयर बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस इन्वेस्टमेंट. ओके, नाउ द सेकंड क्वेश्चन दे आर कंसिडरिंग, व्हाट business intelligence functionality do enterprises need and what are they using today. आज जो स्ट्रैटेजी, आज जो बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट वो यूज कर रहे हैं, इससे हटके उनको बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस में क्या फंक्शनैलिटी चाहिए. जैसा आप एक मैन्युअली वर्क कर रहे हैं और जब आप एक कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशन चाहते हैं आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए, तो आपको उसके अंदर क्या चाहिए, व्हाट प्रॉब्लम यू आर टुडे फेसिंग दैट यू वांट इन द कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशन. आपने क्या फेस किया, मैनुअल वर्क करके आपने क्या फेस किया, और उसको ओवरकम करने के लिए आपको बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस अगर यूज करना है तो उसमें आप क्या चाहते हैं, व्हाट इज योर नीड. दैट क्वेश्चन दे आर आस्किंग व्हाइल दे आर क्रिएटिंग द बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस. ओके, एक तो यहाँ पे उनको फर्स्ट वाला क्वेश्चन जो है कि हाउ कैन एंटरप्राइज मैक्सिमाइज देयर बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस इन्वेस्टमेंट. ओके, मैक्सिमाइज कैसे करेंगे, मतलब प्रॉफिट कैसे मैक्सिमाइज करेंगे. दूसरा है यहाँ पे कि जो प्रॉब्लम आप भी जो सिस्टम यूज कर रहे हैं, व्हाट प्रॉब्लम यू आर फेसिंग एंड हाउ टू ओवरकम दैट प्रॉब्लम बाय यूजिंग द बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस. थर्ड क्वेश्चन है, what are the some hidden cost associated with the business intelligence initiatives. तो यहाँ पे जो है कि हिडन कॉस्ट जो होगा, कौन से हिडन कॉस्ट है that is associated with the business intelligence initiatives, that is also they are finding by using these key questions while they are making the framework for the business intelligence analysis. So these are the key questions that they are asking while making the framework for the business intelligence analysis. Okay, now this is the cyclic process. Now whenever the process of intelligence creation is used, then they are performing this cyclic process. यहाँ पे आप देखोगे कि एक cyclic process बताया है. Now in which this cyclic process is start from planning task. Okay, कहाँ से शुरू होगा, planning task से शुरू होगा. Now according to the planning, whatever that you are planning, जो भी आपने प्लान किया है, according to this planning you are collecting the information or the data. Okay, हम जो प्लान करते हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही हम डेटा कलेक्शन करेंगे ना. Now after planning or whatever your task, according to that they are collecting the information or the data. Now after collection they are processing this data, exploitation and process the data. अब डेटा प्रोसेस करने के बाद एनालिसिस होगा. नाउ एक्चुअल एनालिसिस इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप. एनालिसिस क्या है? Actually, analysis is actually the conversion of data to the decision making. जो भी डेटा है एनालिसिस करके उसको डिसीजन मेकिंग के लिए हम यूज करते हैं. ओके, एंड आफ्टर you are making the decision, according to the decision you start the production. Okay, प्रोडक्शन के बाद डिसेमिनेशन. डिसेमिनेशन मतलब आप उसकी मार्केटिंग करोगे, प्रचार करोगे, उसका प्रसार करोगे. ओके, नाउ आफ्टर दैट यूजर यूज दैट प्रोडक्ट एंड आफ्टर यूजिंग द प्रोडक्ट इट गिव्स. क्या हुआ था शिव? गिर गए? नहीं, कुर्सी पार्टी थी. हाँ ठीक. So user use that product and after using that product it gives what is their further requirement. That means they are given the feedback here. Okay, हम है ना, हम कोई भी एक प्रोडक्ट लेके आते हैं, जब हम उसको यूज करते हैं, यूज करने के बाद whether it is a good product or whether it is average product or if it is a not good, then what are the lacunas are there, why you are not आपको क्यों पसंद नहीं आया, उसमें क्या कमी है. So you are giving the feedback. Now after giving the feedback, again they are planning the task, then collecting the data, then processing, then again analysis, then production. So in this way this process is going on. That's why it is called as an cyclic process. This is the process of intelligence creation and use. Okay, तो ऐसा यहाँ पे ये साइक्लिक प्रोसेस होगा कि अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्लानिंग आप डेटा कलेक्ट करोगे, उसको प्रोसेस करोगे, उसको एनालाइज करोगे. एनालिसिस इज नथिंग बट यूजिंग द डेटा फॉर द डिसीजन. अकॉर्डिंग टू द डिसीजन, प्रोडक्शन, डिसेमिनेशन, यूजर, देन यूजर गिव्स द फीडबैक एंड अगेन दिस इज द साइक्लिक प्रोसेस. क्लियर टू एवरीवन दिस डायग्राम?
Yes, ma'am.
अदर कौन कौन है लेक्चर में? क्षितिजा, जयश्री, प्रणाली,
यस मैम,
दीपाली. Everyone reply for the whenever I am asking the question. So everyone try to reply it. If you are not getting any point, you can ask me. I will explain it again and again. Clear to everyone?
यस मैम.
So now after that, now under the general process again, our next point is intelligence creation and use and the business intelligence governance. Now while we are creating the business intelligence, that is there are some business intelligence governance is a project prioritization process. Now here they are giving some issues, that is the typical set of issues for the business intelligence governance team is to be addressed, and these issues are as follows. That is creating a category of project. First they are creating the category of the project. Category of project means whether the given project is the investment project or it is a business opportunity process or it is an strategic project and whatever it is. So first they are creating the category for this project, then defining the criteria for project selection. Okay, after that they are selecting the criteria for project selection. Now after that the next issue is determining and setting the framework for managing the project risk. Okay, so पहले गिवन प्रोजेक्ट कौन से कैटेगरी का है, आफ्टर दैट they are assigning the criteria for the project selection, and after that they are assigning or setting the framework for managing the project risk. Okay, now after that managing and leveraging the project interdependencies. Then after that, continually monitoring and adjusting the composition of the portfolio. Portfolio means the whatever the different organization department is in the organization, that they are continuously monitoring and adjusting the composition of the, according to the department, they are adjusting the and composition टू द प्रोजेक्ट. तो यहाँ पे जब एक प्रोजेक्ट लिया जाएगा फॉर द क्रिएशन, तो पहले उसकी कैटेगरी को अंडरस्टैंड किया जाएगा. देन अकॉर्डिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड द कैटेगरी, दे आर असाइनिंग द criteria for the project selection, and after that they are assigning the framework for managing the project risk. Then after that they are managing the leveraging project interdependencies. लेवरेजिंग का मतलब क्या होता है? एनीबडी? यस. Leveraging is nothing but the profit managing, and लेवरेजिंग मीन्स जो हमको बेनिफिट मिलता है ना, उसको हम बोलते हैं प्रॉफिट. ओके. नाउ आफ्टर दैट दे आर कंटिन्यूअसली मॉनिटरिंग एंड एडजस्ट द कंपोजिशन ऑफ द पोर्टफोलियो. पोर्टफोलियो मीन्स डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट. ओके. नाउ we are discussing here the different major characteristics of the business intelligence. What are the different characteristics of the business intelligence are there? So because of that, every organization is trying to use the BI, that is business intelligence. Now the first characteristics is the transaction process versus analytical process. Abhi dekho, now here the business intelligence is actually not a transaction process, but it is a analytical process. So we know that it is using the OLAP, that is a online analytical processing, which is nothing but an information system that enable the user while at a personal computer to querying the system, conduct an analysis, and so on. The result is generated in the seconds. Okay. So online analytical process क्या है? That is the information is available, online is available. Okay. That is that information we are able to analyze. We are able to apply the query. We are able to, by applying the query, we are able to analyze the data, and by analysis it gives the result within a second. Okay. So here the business intelligence is actually a online, it is not an transaction process, but it is an analytical processing. So the first characteristics of business intelligence is a business intelligence, that is transaction versus analytical process. So business intelligence is not a transaction process, but it is an analytical processing. Now second characteristics, it is the information factory view. अब information factory view क्यों बोला गया है? Now here the factory, that is the term warehouse is actually associated with the concept of factory here. Okay. हमको पता है कि whenever we are using the business intelligence, we are using the data warehouse. So here they are using the factory. Factory is nothing but the term warehouse is associated with the factory here. Okay. Now we know that the factories have their own warehouse. Now that they are having their own warehouse, that is they are performing the different operations, such as they are receives the product from the suppliers, and then they are deliver the product to the customer. This type of activities are performed in the data warehouse. So here again the term enterprise information factory is also used for the data warehouse. So here enterprise information factory as a way to describe how companies conduct and organize the business intelligence effort. Okay. So the main component concept is the data warehouse here. The cornerstone component of the factory concept is the डेटा वेयर हाउस। जब भी हम बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस यूज करेंगे उसमें का मेन कंपोनेंट क्या होगा? डेटा वेयर हाउस इज द मेन कंपोनेंट. If you have the proper data, then only you are able to analyze the data. And if you are able to properly analyze the data, then only you are able to take the proper decision. Okay. अगर आपके पास proper data नहीं है, then you are not able to do proper analysis and you are not able to take a proper decision. So that's why data warehouse is the very important component of business intelligence. And this data warehouse is it is related, this term is related with the factory. Okay. अभी देखो इंफॉर्मेशन फैक्ट्री में अभी क्या क्या होता है, what things they consider. So the first thing is the inputs. Now input is nothing but the different data sources from which you are collecting the data, or you are acquisition means you are acquired the data, acquire data acquisition. Okay. Whether you are collecting the data from the different data sources or you are acquiring the data. Okay. Then after the data, that you are storing that data, storage the data, that for that you are using either the data warehouse or the data marts for data storage. Okay. After the storage of data, your processing of inputs, that means you are processing the data. That is, you are analysis the data or data mining. Data mining क्या है? In data warehouse there is a large amount of data is there, and through the data mining you are extracting the more optimal data. Whatever the data you want, हम क्या करते हैं? क्यूरी फायर करते हैं और जो डेटा हमको चाहिए प्रॉपर डेटा हम एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड द डेटा माइनिंग. ओके. तो पहले हम इंफॉर्मेशन इनपुट लेंगे, इनपुट हम स्टोरेज में कलेक्ट करेंगे, एंड आफ्टर दैट वी आर प्रोसेसिंग द इनपुट दैट इज थ्रू द एनालिसिस एंड डेटा माइनिंग, एंड आफ्टर दैट वी गॉट द आउटपुट that is data delivery or business intelligence applications. Okay. So in this way the information factory is work. Okay. Information factory कैसा work करता है देखा है आपने. Now inputs, the data sources, there are the different sources to collect the data, or you are able to acquire the data. मतलब आप खुद collect कर रहे हो. Okay. डेटा सोर्सेस मतलब आप डिफरेंट सोर्सेस से डेटा ले रहे हो, और एक्वाइजेशन मतलब आप खुद डेटा बना रहे हो. एक्वाइजेशन. ओके. खुद आप जनरेट कर रहे हो डेटा. उसके बाद जो डेटा आपने लिया है उसको स्टोर कर रहे हो आइदर इन द डेटा वेयर हाउस और इन द डेटा मार्ट. जो डेटा आप स्टोर किया है, आफ्टर दैट यू आर प्रोसेसिंग द डेटा. प्रोसेसिंग ऑफ इनपुट डेटा. प्रोसेसिंग कर रहे हैं मतलब आप एनालिसिस कर रहे हो उसका, या फिर आप वहां से ऑप्टिमल डेटा को माइन कर रहे हैं, एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, डेटा माइन. एंड आफ्टर द प्रोसेसिंग यू गॉट द आउटपुट, दैट इज आइदर द डेटा डिलीवरी और द बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस एप्लीकेशन एज एन आउटपुट. ओके. नाउ दिस इज one of the example they are given here. Now this is the corporate information factory example. यहाँ पे देखो उन्होंने एक एग्जाम्पल दिया है कारपोरेट फैक्ट्री का. नाउ दिस इंफॉर्मेशन फैक्ट्री दैट इज इट इज कनेक्टेड टू द अदर इंटरनल इंफॉर्मेशन. यहाँ पे आप देख रहे होंगे कि बहुत सारे इंटरनल इंफॉर्मेशन है, डिफरेंट थिंग्स आर अवेलेबल हियर. दैट इज web environment is there, then DSS application is there, then there is an department data marts are there, different data departments. आप यहाँ पे देख रहे हो इसको पोर्टफोलियो जो बोला था ना मैंने आपको, तो यहाँ पे देखो डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट है. वन इज द मार्केटिंग, अकाउंट्स, फाइनेंस एंड सेल. ओके. सो दे आर इंटरकनेक्टेड विथ ईच अदर. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, दिस इंफॉर्मेशन फैक्ट्री इज कनेक्टेड टू द अदर इंटरनल इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम. नाउ यहाँ पे देखो आपको यहाँ पे अदर इंफॉर्मेशन कॉर्पोरेट एप्लीकेशन दिख रहा है. ERP. ERP इज नथिंग बट द, ERP का फुल फॉर्म पता है? इंटरप्राइज रिसोर्स प्लानिंग. ओके. इंटरप्राइज रिसोर्स प्लानिंग ये एक होता है यहाँ पे. उसके बाद CRM दैट इज कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट. दिस इज आल्सो the other department, they are connected with each other. And the e-commerce डिपार्टमेंट, जैसा कि मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट जो है वो ई कॉमर्स डिपार्टमेंट है. नाउ दीज आर द ई कॉमर्स डिपार्टमेंट. दीज आर जो अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट है दैट इंटर कनेक्टेड विथ ईच अदर. as well as the external information system is also there, that is external web environment से आप data ले रहे हो. Okay, so this is also there. They that is you are taking this information through the internet and all that. So here the all the things are connected with each other. Okay, ये सब एक दूसरे से connected है. यहाँ पे सिर्फ आपका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और उसका डेटा ही नहीं रहेगा, but you are using the external information system and you are using some internal information systems such as ERP, MCR, customer relationship management and all that. So here they are given one of the example. So just observe the example. डिटेल में हम इसको आगे देखने वाले हैं. देखो यहाँ पे DSS एप्लीकेशन दिया है, ERP enterprise relationship enterprise resource planning or customer relationship management, then e-commerce is there, and then business intelligence there. So all these things are here in the DSS application are interconnected with in the business intelligence. ये दिख रहा है सभी को यहाँ पे? Everyone is able to observe the diagram. यहाँ पे देखो डेटा, यहाँ पे डेटा वेयर हाउस बताया
Yes,
है.
ma'am.
Here is the data warehouse. You are able to extract the data from this data warehouse. Now here alternative storage. Apart from this data warehouse, there are the more storage they are providing here. Now here some are the web environment is there through which you are able to collect the data again. Okay, so by using all these things, we are able to use the business intelligence. So this is the one of the corporate information factory example I show here. Now the next characteristics. पहला characteristic हमने देखा transaction processing versus analytical processing. Second हमने देखा the information factory view. Now the third is the data warehouse. The third one is the Teradata advanced analytical methodology. Okay, this is the another characteristics of the business intelligence. Now what the Teradata methodology provide? That is Teradata methodology provides a business focused approach. It consists of the techniques that builds the model. It enables the new view of data. It assists in simulation to create a different scenarios. Okay, तो टेराडेटा हमको क्या करता है? एक मेथोडोलॉजी प्रोवाइड करता है जिसके थ्रू हम एक बिजनेस फोकस अप्रोच क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, जो कि उसमें हमको डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स प्रोवाइड करता है. हाउ टू बिल्ड द मॉडल. It enables the new view of data. It assists in the simulation to create the different scenarios. Not only this, but it also used to predict the future states and result. Okay, इसका use हम prediction के लिए भी use कर सकते हैं. So these are the methodology provided by the Teradata advanced analytical methods. Now this is one of the example they are given here for the Tera advanced analytical methodology. Okay, they are given here. देखो, data understanding, data preparation, analytics, modeling and evaluation, deployment, monitoring and business understanding. Okay, this much things happening in the Teradata. Now this is this methodology provides the enterprise data warehouse. Okay, so this much of the step they are following, and here they are understanding the business. They are creating the enterprise data warehouse here. Okay, तो यहाँ पे देखो steps बताता है business analytical approach, then advanced analytical technique, then advanced analytical tools, and then they are creating here the enterprise data warehouse. Okay, now the next characteristics of the business intelligence is nothing but the data warehousing and business intelligence. We know that the very important component of the business intelligence is the data warehousing. Now, by using this data warehousing, we are able to create the database infrastructure that is always online and that contains all the information from the online transaction process system, including it also include the historical data, but we are able to organize and structure whatever the data we have, that we are organized or structure in such a way that we are able to access this data more efficiently, more fastly by applying the query. Okay, तो यहाँ पे डेटा वेयर हाउस में जो भी डेटा होता है वो हम ऐसे उसको रीऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे, ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर करेंगे, whenever we are firing the query, then it is able to access this data fastly and efficiently, and that we are able to analysis we are able to analyze this data and for the decision support. Okay, तो हमने पहला कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स देखा बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस का, ट्रांजैक्शन प्रोसेसिंग वर्सेस एनालिटिकल प्रोसेसिंग। दूसरा देखा हमने द फैक्ट्री इंफॉर्मेशन फैक्ट्री व्यू। थर्ड हमने देखा टेरा डेटा एडवांस एनालिटिक्स मेथोडोलॉजी। फोर्थ है डेटा वेयर हाउसिंग एंड द बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस। एंड नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन, that is strategic imperative. It is a strategic imperative. Why it is called as a strategic imperative? Because barriers to entry of a new competition to an industry and being significantly diminished. Okay, this is the one of the reason why it is called as an strategic imperative. An organization that has a strong position within its industry could easily face new competition because the cost and the other constraint to become a player in the market have decreased and due to the globalization. Okay, so these are the things through which it is a strategic imperative. This is the one of the characteristics of the business intelligence towards the competitive intelligence and advantage. Now, another is it is again the competitive intelligence. Now, competitive intelligence implies, we know that the competitive intelligence, that means in today's market, the competitive implies the tracking what competitors are doing by gathering sources of material on their recent and in process activities. Okay, so we cover this much point of today, and this is a very short chapter. Only they are given the introduction about the data warehouse, data mining, and what are the characteristics of the business intelligence and all that. The important, very important chapters are the chapter 5, in which we are discussing in detail what is data warehouse, kya hai, and all that, what are the operations we are able to perform on the data warehouse. So whatever we discussed today here, if you have any difficulty, you can ask me. Yes, all of you are completed the attendance, and if you are completing the attendance and if you don't have any difficulty, then you can leave the meeting.